Oh, hit this light real quick. There we go. What is up, guys? I'm here, and I'm gonna be playing 7 Days to Die, probably by myself because I don't got a lot of friends. Um, no, it's just I got a lot of friends I game with anymore. It is what it is, But we're gonna be playing 7 Days to Die, and hopefully we'll have a good October with this 31 days of Halloween, cause my favorite time of the year is right now. And I know a lot of people out there do enjoy this mic out of the way, do enjoy Halloween. So we're going to get into this. We'll see how it goes. Also, if you stop in or you're in here right now or whatever, and if people want to ask me, I am more than happy to play this with people. So yeah, come on, jump in, let's go. So here we go, 7 Days to Die. Ooh, yeah. Who do I want to be? Hank, Emma, Miguel, Gabriel, Aiden. What a weird looking dude. Grace, Jeff, Charlotte, Willie, Helen. Really? Dude, really, Vince? That's what you're rocking? Dude, what is this? Fucking the beginning of Mad Max? God damn. Mariah, Chang, Jack, Clint, Mad Mole? Who the hell is Mad Mole? We're gonna be Clint Eastwood. Let's go. I'm gonna go local game world. I don't know. And the handcrafted campaign world and last opens on pass. So we're gonna do that. I've never played this before. Local game options, standard options, scavenger, easiest setting designed for noobs. That would be me. Not just to recruit anymore. Designed for experienced FPS players, warrior, survivalist, and insane. We're gonna go scavenger first, and I'm just gonna go through it. Like I said about Resident Evil earlier. I'm just trying to play the games and have fun horror-wise and whatnot. So that's what we're gonna do. Enemy aggression is gonna be normal. Day length 16. Let's do. Yeah, we'll do 6. All right, we'll go back. Modded options. Drop everything. Just the toolbit backpack only, or delete all inventory on death. Enemy memory. This is the time in real seconds that a zombie will pursue something that's sensed in the world. I can literally not have any enemies in the world. Medium is the normal 100% mark. We're gonna go 75. Block the hardness of every block in the world. If you increase the hardness, then you and zombies will do less damage to blocks, and mining is slower. Okay, it's faster. Okay. Loot respawn time, that's fine. We'll do everything else. And rule sets. What is this guy? Difficulty. Fly. Alright, here we go. Name entry. Ducks. You know it. Ducks. Yes, it's correct. What, did you think the Xbox was gonna freaking mess up transposing it? Like I said, this is not... Oh, buddy, I woke up. This is my first time. So, okay, cool. I'm actually right. My camera's right in the right spot. Started basics of survival. Dear friend, the wasteland can be an unforgiving place, and you look like you could use some help. Encloses a short guide to help you survive. If you complete it, we just might take in a new citizen. The White River Settlement. It's real and it's safe. Good luck, Noah. Those are your active quests. The quest status is displayed in an objective tracker in the top right of the screen. For more information on quests, access your inventory and navigate to the quest menu. So I need to gather plant fibers. Let's go here. I'm going to turn my look sensitivity down. Let's see if that's good. Dude, it's still fucking crazy fast. Like, okay. I have a few things. I have a jar. Chili. I have some bandages, and I have a torch. So, that's a cacti. I need plant fibers, buddy. I suppose, okay, so now what? Arrow, bandage, bedroll, campfire, candle, cobblestone frame, plant fibers. How do you... Can I turn these into plant fibers, maybe? Goldenrod seed. Okay, no, so what do I gotta do here? I don't, how do I, it's 8:04. There's a car here. Search. Ooh, I found some nails. Okay. What is that? Stuff out here. Like, I don't understand where to go to get plant fibers. Okay, let's go here. Gather plant fibers. Compass. And in your map menu, okay, so then radiation zone. Ow. Okay. Yeah, it is. Can I kill it? So, like, I don't understand, like, how am I supposed to collect plant fibers? Like, am I supposed to, like... punching the plants? Ooh. These goldenrod plants and I punch them with the plant fibers. Jesus. Okay. Where do I get the plant fibers? Oh, just by punching. Okay. So we're gonna craft in here. Because, yeah, I'm alone, but I don't... What was that? What is that? Oh, it's a cactus. It's like a person. Ow. Alright. So now we open this up. We get crafting. Bedroll. Where is the bedroll? Bedroll, 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 bedroll. Under basics. Alright, we have crafted said bedroll. Take the bedroll and put it in inventory. There. Bedroll. There. A stone axe. I'm not punching the shit out of that. This is a wood. Got wood, I just need small stone. Gather this one. Smacking that pig. attacking me? Aha, small stone. That's what I'm looking for now. So look underground for these small stones, small stone, small stone. I need 2 more. Oh God, I just ooh. There we go. So now we go back to the house. Go here, we go here. Stone axe. Naked as hell. What the hell? What the hell, boy? Okay, so how do I do this? I'm gonna place it. Okay. It's a zombie crawling. Hazmat goods. Trophy. Oh shit. I'm gonna bleed out. Ah, I suck. I'm not good at survival games. Ugh. He's a 90. Ugh. So how do I... Birds. I don't understand how to use my arrows. I'm gonna need to find a gun. Small stone. Very small stone. Pick it up. Thank you. Must be eat. Right? Uh-oh. Oh, that's cool. Come on, man. Where's this? Jesus. This pig is still here. Oh, there's one. That makes 4. This is 5. Fun as fucking. 3 more stones. Like, this is ridiculous how many. How they're not. Like, readily. Like, I'm probably running past them. So I'm trying to see. All of a sudden, just finish this. know. Maybe one more. The fuck was that? Like on some real shit. Go back to the house. Fuck this. Oh god! I can't even see this motherfucker. Closing that door. Fuck you. Yeah, there's no way to... There's no way... Oh, man. But I might go download a Game Pass play tonight. So, you know what? This is cool, but let's get into fucking something a little more realistic and fun. Destiny, I'll play Destiny. 2K23 either. Thank God. Yeah. I think I already did. So we're gonna go to my maps. Let's see. Oh, we're gonna start down. So I don't know. 7 days to die. Just there's not enough direction. Oh, I need to go to full library. This, and then we go. S. That's what. Wait, state of the gate soon, so we're gonna install that bitch. This thing won't do it. It's right there. Jesus Christ, I need to wake up all night. Piece of crap. It's about to break. Alright, guys. Great overlay, guys. Forgot to set this one up before I started streaming. What we're gonna do is, oh no, you're gonna sit over here because you got to roll a piece and we got to smoke. And I'm not fucking reaching all the way over there to fucking pass it to you. I will get that set up. I forgot to do this one. This one, this is the one I want. What? The fuck? Socials, where are the socials? This group, save, back, and copy. Here now, and this one, add browser. Okay. This. Jesus Christ, it's in my face. 1920. Couple out. We gotta go here. Fuck. Right here. Where did it go? Where did I put it? Oh, how did it go all the way? Here. There we go. Now we take this one. Boom. Camera. Now. Too bad. Where's the display capture? Adding this. This goes into video. There. Boom. What am I? Oh, God damn it. That's desktop. There it goes. Ta-da. Boom. And my chat's right there, even though it's not doing anything. Set up. We must switch this over to here. And boom, there we go. Take this, kill that. I don't want people to see my back end because it has personal information on it. And there we go. I got my premium back, so no more these dumbass ads all the time. It's awesome. So what we're gonna do now is my beautiful, lovely, wonderful, life-changing girlfriend. Yes, she might be rolling her eyes, but it's true. Is going to come sit next to me, and we are going to watch some stuff, some horror stuff, type stuff on YouTube, just to break it up a little bit. Let State of Decay download, because I think I'm gonna have a little bit more fun with that one, and you know, hang out. She not gonna get into any details, but she hasn't been having the greatest of days, so I gotta be a good boyfriend and try to do something with her to cheer her up. So we're gonna roll up a little nice piece, and we're gonna get high, and we're gonna watch some horror stuff, and hopefully it'll cheer her. Oh, she's gonna finish her ice cream first, obviously. You got to be closer so they can hear you through the mic too. Because you do talk softly, and it with the noise gate, it'll cut you out from there. Guarantee it. Plus, you're over there and it's directional, so you got to be more in front of it. But yeah, she's finishing her ice cream. I must grind up the weed, but we'll do that when we figure it out. So there's a few different things that I watch that have to do with horror or psychological stuff. We're gonna start with SCP. No, I don't want SCP explained. Like this stuff, remember? We've watched this before. Where they talk about all these different entities. I forget what SCP stands for. What does SCP stand for? Something paranormal. I know that. Yeah, I know. Shut up. Oh, I might have a comment. Let's see if somebody comment. I'll do that. Bye. Is a contract. Yep, I had to reply to this guy because he doesn't understand what VoIP means. Okay, moving on. I thought there was like just a channel for the like specifically for this stuff, not like, you know what I mean? Oh, something.
Cola?
No, I have one. Or I could go into my subscriptions and see if there's anything new from some of the people I watch. You have a lot of subscriptions. What about this guy? I haven't seen him in a minute. Yeah. Oh, there's a lot. Night Mine Halloween 2022, Under the Stairs 1 month ago. And this is a playlist. Let's watch some of this stuff, shall we? Sound good? You okay? You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody say hi. Nobody's gonna say hi because nobody's watching. Yeah. Fucking camera. There we go. Hi. Wave. Do a little jig. That was more of a like a what you want.
Well, I'm not leaving my soda around. That's just gonna cause a mess.
I can cause a mess, all right. All right. So let's see this. This is Night Mine Halloween 2022, Under the Stairs.
Another year, another autumn, and you already know what that means. Night Mind in October is a truly special thing, and this year in particular,
It's
You see, while October is the 10th month on the calendar, it's for
That sucks. So maybe we'll do this and yeah, that works.
first half. Octo means 8, and this will be
Thought I did that.
October.
There we go.
Together on night month. In marking such a special occasion.
You know, it needs his voice. I guess it's gonna say whatever. I don't care. I don't feel like fucking with the audio settings right now. Alright, where's the grind? We need to fucking roll up the weed. There's a little bit in there, but we need to. You need to get
and in order
to the point where nothing else matters.
Full of old
What?
It's sleep that.
we're going under the stairs for Halloween and digging into the bag.
Dick does that too.
In a way,
It's just not
full of
mine.
material that pulls us down to our things.
Apparently, because you don't come at me like nothing else matters.
Old costumes and shockingly functional decorations held on to with the same fondness.
Apparently, my dick game isn't exciting as it used to be.
As we do so, I invite you to go into the basement of your own mind and look around.
See, I mean, look at her face.
Uncover the delightful memories and
Talk about my dick, and she's like, whatever.
That lead you to create something new for this year's campaign.
Definitely just doesn't care.
Treasure things once were.
Not attracted to the
Whatever
dick no more. See how it is, baby.
Items are stored under the stairs in your heart are your material. Pay homage. Play with the horror flavors of the decade that raised you. Bring out your macabre love for the monsters and tales of madness.
See, I usually do this through headphones,
itself
so you would hear it.
something frightful.
Because both of us here, I don't have a splitter or anything, so.
Everybody's got one good chill they treasure.
And
Now it's your
somehow.
show and tell in our annual
What?
community celebration of
There's a face
creativity
under
and
the
top
stairs. It's
design.
gone.
The rules are simple. One-time stories only. No cases of launching your unfiction projects through Candy Bowl will be allowed. If you like your short piece enough after the fact that you want to expand it into a series of projects unconnected to
That's
the Candy
cool.
Bowl short, then by all means.
He's facilitating people.
But your only focus at this
writing.
time should be to bring chills to
Writing.
viewers on Halloween nights, same as every year. Candy Bowl is a friendly competition, and while good and decent entries will make the Halloween hangover on November 1st, only the submissions worth hanging on to for years after will make the Halloween night debut. Be impressive,
I can't write horror.
horrific, terrifying, bloodthirsty, and
I cannot write horror. That's the one that's the one thing. Horror and comedy are the two things that'll. I can write serious, I can write action, I can write all that stuff, but I cannot write fucking horror or fucking because everything. I think it's my own personal thing. I write horror and then I read it and I'm like, this is not scary. You know what I mean? But maybe it's my own thing because I don't get scared easily by horror. You know what I mean?
But try not to overdo it.
Ooh.
We don't need a community guideline strike just to celebrate the most wonderful night of the year. And try not to use any audio content that will get the video flagged and monetized by the system because I do not monetize Candy Bowl as a rule, and it's very annoying to have ads play because of some music that's been attached. When in doubt, if it's stock music. No one under the age of 18 need apply. Every Candy Bowl is 18 and over only.
18 and over only, baby.
18 in your submission, you must have the full awareness and explicit approval
Definitely
of
over
a
than
parent or
18.
guardian that they're doing this and where the content will be shown, and I'd like acknowledgement that you've done that
Who's
in
the
your
whole
email. I'm also granting a bit of additional time,
I could
since
do
we
that.
all could use it. October 19th is your deadline, and October 22nd is your grace deadline. If you're unfamiliar with what that means, I'll put it simply. Plan everything to be completed and sent to me by October 19th. Try your best to have it in by October 19th. And if for some reason you need just a few more days to finish, get it done and have it emailed by the night of the 22nd.
So you want a whole video for
on
this?
October 23rd.
Like,
Get to
write it,
assembling the
act
content,
it,
and your
direct
submission
it.
exits my email while I'm editing.
Maybe
Log
if
too
he's
late and there's
still
nothing
around
I
next
can
year,
do.
which it looks like he's been around for 8 years, he'll probably still be doing this next year, right? Maybe I could. You know more horror than I do.
Even if you're pressing send.
Maybe you can help me just in concept. You know what I mean?
Really, do your best to not end up in that situation. I say that as someone who regularly sees the
I
same
like
occurrence while going to bed after crossing a finish
The
line.
things that
It's
get
not
in your
a pleasant
head,
feeling.
though.
Make sure
I
you
don't like
have
the
video
gruesome or the
submission
jump
as an
scare.
unlisted upload to
It's
YouTube and
predictable
give
and
people
boring to me.
Or send me
I
a
want
Google
something
Drive
that is going to
you
make you
completely entirely
psychologically
sure is
scared.
openly viewable to
Because I
anyone
want it
with
to
the
be
link. I'm going to
horror,
harp on this
but
one because
realistic.
It's the biggest frustration.
You know what I mean? Like, it's scary because it's something that could really possibly happen. You know what I mean?
Change the permission too.
That's my kind of thing.
Then copy the link.
That's what I find scary. The scariest things to me are that is something that could happen in real life.
Never get to see what you made.
As fantastical as it is, if it's grounded in reality, it scares the shit out of me.
Send the email
You know what I mean?
nm
But like
gmail.com.
Jason, Freddy Krueger, these more supernatural horror stuff, not really scary because at the end of the day, it's a big joke.
Because I use this
You know what I mean?
text entries as well.
I mean, the concept, don't get me wrong, Freddy Krueger, the concept of somebody that fucking haunts you in your dreams and can kill you from your dreams, that's fucking crazy, right? Like that concept, yeah. But that's a crazy, like, thing, right?
Should yield some wonderful results and quite some
Wait for a minute.
Be nostalgic, have fun, and remember the guidelines. As for everybody else, and those who want some nostalgia right here, I have playlists of my previous years of October content.
Wow, so that whole thing was just about the
Enjoy your
candy
trip
bowl,
down our autumn leaf cup.
right? That was just about that candy bowl thing. So what we're gonna do here, alright, Nightmine plush returns. Oh, that's cool. He's selling his Nightmine plushies again. So I've watched everything up basically up to here. Cut the head. Oh, that one was weird. Peaceful Watcher. Is he watching? Yeah, let's watch this one. See, that one's. This could get in your head because it's just about somebody watching you. You know what I mean? Stalkers happen all the time. You know what I mean?
It's nice to be in the office again, isn't it? The weather is warm. The rain is that early summer variety. The mood is nice. The night is young. And I have something classic for you. That's right. New material, but old. How? You'll find out shortly. Before we begin, I know there's going to be a lot of activity and listening opportunities for you all summer long. And to that end, our friends at Raycon are here to sponsor this video and help kick off the season.
I'm sponsored by Raycon.
If you're for every single note or work, doing all sorts of things that will take me during this video, and for the off.
If you see this stream, Raycon, remember that when I start when I have enough of a following, I am more than willing to take you to sponsor my videos with you. Because guess what? I have these ideas that I'm gonna to make videos that replicate like TV shows and stuff, right? So I can put commercials in there.
Yes, it has some similarities.
Remember that.
I do have a code in place to make this as inoffensive and fair as possible when I watch people. 1. I will never watch women or children. 2. I will not film/watch people doing things I wouldn't want to be filmed/watched doing. 3. If I take one of their possessions, it is only something they wouldn't miss or notice is missing. 4.
Still theft.
And most importantly, I will never ever make contact with them. When I watch people, I refer to it as hanging out because I feel like I am their friend. And when I watch, we are just chilling like regular friends. That's pretty much it.
Except friends actually like make contact with each other, talk to each other. You're a little weird, bro.
The Watcher states will have some videos up shortly.
Okay, so technically you're my friend, right? Girlfriend.
Which really boils down to one simple conclusion. The Watcher
Contact. We're talking.
We're pretty good at watching loons.
That's friendship.
So let's see just how deep
being glued to your phone. That's
the Peaceful Watcher introduces us to 4 of his stalking victims.
Well, you know.
That he's been hanging out with. George, Jesse, Clayton, and Hector.
I'm not glued to my phone.
No, I'm just saying. Like, you have friends that are like into their phones, but they come over and hang out, but they don't really interact.
Are you talking about somebody specific?
Much like a kid fishing.
Because I think I know where this is going.
Again, that's animal stocking products.
Would that be close to being a stalker that you literally invited into your house?
Creepier.
No, that would be a rude person.
He took us to fast food.
It would be rude for you inviting them to your house to be on your phone the whole time, but it's rude for them as a guest to ignore the person that they're coming to hang out with. Like, it's rude from both angles, so yeah, that'd be a rude person. That's not a stalker.
Know it. We sure had a lot of fun. We went shopping and had a nice fast food lunch. Clayton is the man filmed while after work hours. Then we're introduced to Hector, who is actually friends with Megan. This video is the first that shows some weird behavior outside of the watchers. Hector seems preoccupied with his phone and nervous, almost as if he knows he's being followed. The video even concludes with footage of Hector checking around a corner and running away. The watcher isn't sure why he did that, but we understand that he may have caught something interesting, and it might not be the stalker we're following at the moment. This makes 5 video entries so far in the Peaceful Watcher series, and already it's producing
Do they
enough
have
feelings to
multiple
warrant a moment of
stalkers?
reflection. The order of the day back when unfiction projects began picking up guerrilla steam was in the wild live-action footage. Basic cameras, available off a store shelf to most individuals, and amateur photography with normal people in what was usually in a normal situation. This series brings that feeling back,
Let's do
but
this.
there's something we've needed and always want more of in the approach. An original concept.
Or
Think
not.
about how different
you,
this setup is from everything we've seen. One protagonist is a childlike stalker calling himself a peaceful watcher, pretending that his victims are his friends, and he's actually going about their days with them, describing it all in carefree and colorful text with emotes. We very seldom have this kind of media approach from the angle of a protagonist we immediately disagree with. The victim in a scary situation is usually our hero, not the creep. But here we are, hiding in the bushes with the peaceful watcher, following characters around and experiencing his warped happy-go-lucky mentality, which he felt good enough to put on.
It's actually a
As
decent
unbelievable
piece of writing
and
because
weird
he's
as
a
this is,
stalker, but
it's creatively
the way
refreshing,
he's
while
doing
still
it, you
bringing in
kind of are
classic
like, well, it's
snapshots
not
with an
that
idea of
bad.
grabbing their camera,
You know what I
tapping their friends
mean?
on the shoulder, and just going for it. This is what it means to take inspiration and then do something new. We've got plenty of stories about characters being stalked or having to resort to stalking
One of
their
the things
villains,
about this
but
is
we've
if we're
never
watching
been
somebody
strapped
else's
in with
video,
a
we
camera
have to
creep like
continue
this.
to talk about
The
it,
Watcher is gross, but he's
or we
gross in a
can
way
get in
that
trouble for
fascinates you,
copyright.
and we can tell as an audience that something is already building. Just a few weeks after beginning his
Alright, so basically, he gave us the introduction to this dude. Like I said, it doesn't, like, yeah, he's a stalker, but he's a weird stalker, and in a way,
Well, I mean, it says peaceful.
yeah, it presents him as not dangerous, so it, you kind of, the way it's written, you kind of start to,
But isn't that how most stalkers start off?
yes, but you also, because he's got this happy-go-lucky, oh, I'm just their friend, and I'm watching them, and we hang out, and you know what I mean, things like that, you kind of have this kid mentality about it, so there's an innocence to it, right? So it makes you kind of soften, so he becomes the hero almost, and now you're watching these people with him, noticing their oddities. Whoever put this together wrote it pretty well, you know what I mean?
Do you think they're a stalker?
What?
The person that put it together?
If they're not a stalker, they might have tendencies. Throwing it out there, because, you know, I've never thought to write something about watching other people. And what, yo, this is one of those ones, though, that could be real and not fiction. Because what if this dude's really like this and he's really fucking filming random people, but he's presenting in this way where you think it's unfiction? So, like, we think it's all written, but he's really out there. Yo, the weed's already getting me. Jesus Christ. All right, let's continue.
uploads. The Watcher publishes FAQ/update video and says that rather than a video hanging out with his friends, he's going to try getting closer to the audience. We should think of it as an FAQ, but he answers the questions that he thinks people want answered ahead of time. He's been watching as a hobby since high school, first watching bugs go about their lives and enjoying animal documentaries, but the Watcher couldn't relate to animals since they don't operate like people. As for the goal of the channel,
Okay.
he hopes to inspire
I
others
understand
to
that.
adopt his hobbies and start a community of watchers. Haha, yeah, that's comforting to know.
Yeah, okay, you might be innocent and whatever and all this, but you know, you're gonna attract some unsavory people at the end.
gets the wheels in motion for a fun development. Louise noticed the same guy passed his house 5 different times within a single hour the other night. He was walking weirdly and his head was on a swivel, he says. Louise presents footage he caught, saying he believes the man's phone is being used as a flashlight. At one point, it looks like he's taking a photo of the house and then walks away. So, is someone watching the Watcher? Did we just receive a turnaround in this scenario? Maybe so, but Louise seems more concerned with
That's
what he
good
calls
writing.
a string of cold cases going around town that has everyone a little cautious. Instead of dwelling on his possible watcher, Luis goes back to watching his own friends, beginning with George. At the end of the video, there's a flash of additional text on top of the sign-off. Also, whoever liking me, please stop. It is not fun. If you would be immature about this, I wouldn't have told you about the predicament in my town. This is interesting. The watcher's experiencing some form of harassment that's in line with the predicament in town, which must be the cold cases. But how is he being bothered? Luis follows up with another video of Clayton, who is out walking his dog. He ends up at the park and investigates a sign on a garbage can. From the glimpses that we get, we can't tell what he was writing.
Okay.
I see wearing short shorts.
And dude, does he have a wedgie? Holy God, that shit's like in the whole wedgie. Like, what the hell, dude? You cannot be comfortable, bro. That wedgie's so tight, it's gotta be constricting the balls. It's gotta be. Yeah, dude, just looking at that, I feel like that shit fucking hurts. Like, Jesus Christ. But anyways, what I wanted to say was, so our narrator for this is the guy that's giving us the synopsis, the guy behind the Nightmind channel, right? And I gravitate towards watching his videos because of exactly what he's doing here. Not only is he narrating it to us, but he is giving us the small little things that people might overlook that are actually important to the entire narrative. He's explaining them to us as we go along. So I like that because it allows me to take it all in and understand what's going on the first time. You know what I mean?
Not gonna lie, when you first it looks like he's fishing.
Yeah, he definitely did look like he was peeing. That was not. Yeah, we got the full force wedgie, and he's taking a piss. Jesus Christ.
It leads to a dead end. In the comment section,
what's that say? Don't
forget.
Is it forget? I guess. YouTube / okay, it's a YouTube girl. Give to Josh. When he said something about it doesn't lead anywhere. I'm back it up 5 seconds.
Shortly, as the watcher left a note for himself during his sign-off, a YouTube link and instruction to give to Josh. Following it leads to a dead end, and the comment section was already ahead of us on asking questions. Who's Josh? Somebody asks. Luis plays dumb in response, and is challenged on the issue, so he opens up a bit. I'm not sure how you're able to see that video, but it has served its purpose, so I'm taking it down. Josh has already seen it, and I see no need for anyone else to. Stop getting into my business. Yeah, stop getting into his business, okay. Definitely on. And yeah, we have not come across a Josh yet, have we? Wonder what he has to do with this. Perhaps more videos will shed some light. Hector 2 is the next upload, and Luis opened by showing us again how detached from reality he is. Today I have footage of me comforting my friend Hector. We then get a warning about viewer discretion in watching someone sad over a note on Luis's phone. Another YouTube link. It's blurry, but not so blurry that you can't make it out with careful study, leading to the unlisted upload, Clayton 2.5. The description reads, Hey Josh, sorry for doubting you. Check out the note at the end of this video. It's in the dog park. I tore it down, but I'm sure there's more out there. Am I that obvious? Or is this an unrelated coincidence? We can talk more about this at work, but I'm genuinely concerned. The video is the unedited version of what happened on the site Clayton read.
My Be Right Back screen is different than the starting screen.
Than you think.
It's got a ghost.
Hello, we are being watched. A group of researchers doing studies on a recent group of stalkers in the area.
Hello, we are being watched. A group of researchers doing studies on a recent growth of stalkers in the area. We're looking to a series of trials, tests, and surveys. For more info, please check out our Instagram at being.watched. Alright, hold up, guys. Being.watched on Insta. Let's check this out. Let's do a little more. Insta. Oh, I fucking. Instagram. You wonder why I use Bing and not Google, guys? It's because searching on Bing, while Google is better, searching on Bing gives me Microsoft points, which equals free money. So, not now. And what was it again? At being.watch. Let's just put in being dot watch.
I will never have one of these.
It's attached to Facebook, so when I post a Facebook story, it also makes an Instagram post. We put the @ symbol. There it is. Boom. We believe that the majority of stalkers of the world are not noticed and get away with their crimes scot-free. In order to conduct this research, we need many volunteers. So where you come in, we need many people doing retest surveys and submitting their results. Although we are currently waiting for more people, so stay tuned for any messages of when the first trials and surveys will be posted. We wait to hear from you. Oh, okay. That sounds weird. What's next? What is this? Is it just a picture? It's a fucking picture. What the fuck is that? Meanwhile, take your time. We'll give you a week before we collect results. Oh, okay. So that's the first. This already went through. Okay, boom. Hear that? All right. So this is basically in a lot of unfiction projects, they tend to try to get the audience involved so it feels more real, because that's what unfiction means. It's fiction made to seem real. So they'll do things like this, you know what I mean, to involve the audience for the immersion of it and whatnot. Whether sometimes the results of things like this can play into how the story turns out because of the way that people are doing it, and sometimes they just say this is the results we got no matter what, because they need the story to go that way. You see what I'm saying? But that's pretty cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
Boom. So let's get back to the video.
We're looking to
This
do
is an hour-long video, baby.
tests and surveys. For more
I don't know if
info,
we're gonna
please
be able
check
to
out our
finish this.
Instagram. The group claims to study 4 main types of
I didn't
stalkers,
realize that when I
one of
clicked
which
on
is
it, but
listed
yeah,
as peaceful watchers. And sure enough, the group is on Instagram.
There we go.
Join. We'll visit this spot as things develop. But in the meantime, it's only right to point out that Luis is the only peaceful watcher. Josh from work is doing this too. Either Luis has actually convinced someone else to join his habit, or Josh influenced him. Now, I understand the reason for the YouTube link in the notes ending up on camera. I think we all can. This is information that we needed to see in order to have some understanding of a grander situation.
Okay,
what
that makes sense.
Criticize, though, is the execution. Louise is not exactly smart, but I still feel he knows this is too obvious for sharing info with a coworker. Does he not have a more personal and direct way of sending a video or even a picture to a real physical friend who is also a watcher? You'd think he would.
But is it a real
This is
physical
much
friend?
deeper with the truth
But
is.
they're not
People
supposed to
try
have
mentality like
direct
this.
contact. So having an
Still,
email or
now we
something
know
like
the
that would be
situation
direct
ended up
contact,
on
right?
screen.
So
As
passing
the
it through
video
YouTube, through
Hector
channels like that
He received something in the mail that has a very clear
makes
edit
more
on it.
sense.
Luis says he stopped filming because Hector went into his car to cry. He's seen on a bench later that night, still upset. We received more shots of Luis's phone, really showing off the Clayton 2.5 video. Again, it's much too obvious from a creative standpoint, although the objective may be to show something in a public fashion so other watchers are made aware. We know he's attempting to influence viewers into being watchers, so perhaps this is sharing the warning. Moving on, we have Jesse 2, in which Luis is stalking Jesse in his car. This isn't as important as the inclusion of yet another unlisted YouTube link, now with a handwritten note. Josh, I'm worried. Please respond. Please watch ASAP. No luck in seeing this one, however. It's been made private too. So far, only Clayton 2.5 seems to have stayed available. The next relevant video is update/Q&A 2. Because he actually has viewer questions now, Luis is open to providing answers, beginning with the most frequent. Why did you put...
Now here's the thing. If this was real, this motherfucker would never be posting this shit all over fucking YouTube. Because it's literally stalking. Regardless of what his intentions are, it's illegal.
I feel like some people would.
I mean, you could look at it from the same standpoint of how they look at the psychology of serial killers. At first, they try to hide it, and then as they get away with it more and more and more, they make it more obvious. It's not that they want to get caught, it's that their ego takes over. Could be the same kind of thing. Like, he's like, well, I'm not hurting anybody, so nobody's going to care. You know what I mean? Get that point, but, like, he's just putting evidence upon evidence in any case that's brought against him all over the internet. You know what I mean? So it's kind of one of the ways you can tell it's not real. Like, this is too out there, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
links in your videos.
Like with the serial killer stuff, they usually leave clues to who they are, but they're not like just on YouTube. You know what I mean?
Circumstances, which are, of course, the weird events happening around town. Deeper in the video, the one also started making jokes. He says he believes Hector's dead. No way the note was real. It seemed too fake and cartoony to be a real death threat made by an actual person. No real person would make something so on the nose and silly. Most likely a cruel prank. So, we're missing something here, and it's either because Luis didn't show us, or because the information was in one of the unlisted videos made private. Hector's been receiving threatening messages. That explains his behavior in the last video concerning him. Luis thinks it's his haters doing this, and he's been receiving notes too. In fact, his next upload is Creepy Note Showcase, showing off the messages he's received. I caught you stalking again, followed by a promise of violence if Luis is caught again. And of course, he persisted even after getting those, so what happened? More messages. And does this amount stop the watcher? No, of course not. He returns with Jesse3, watching him skateboard. Notes are given on the other friends, including mention of how Hector hasn't been seen in a while. Luis is concerned, and the notes he's receiving are now a daily occurrence.
Game is he playing and he is just shooting a cow.
Trip to get some food by Clayton and shot to the latest notes, swearing that this is Luis's last warning, and he will be judged. As for the contents of the Clayton footage, he apparently received a phone call in his car that made him upset, and Luis hints about telling us why later. That exposition comes to the video, Bad News, Important Update, in which we learn that Hector didn't leave his home for a while because he was dead. Notes were found around his house, just like the ones Luis has been receiving, and a new one arrived that day, causing him to rush the video. This time, the note was found in his car. Luis believes his antagonist is the one who killed Hector, and is the same killer hunting people in town. He knows there's a good chance he'll be
So that's what they meant by cold cases.
But he's going to file a report. The irony is pretty plain to see. He's going to leave at 3 a.m. since that way, hopefully, he can leave without being seen in case somebody is stalking him. On Instagram, the Being Watch Experiment group posted a notice.
The irony is kind of
we cannot continue
weird. The stalker is being stalked by a dangerous stalker. So now it generates even more sympathy for him because he's harmless, really, and somebody's trying to kill him.
It's from this point
You know what I mean?
I don't think killing is the way to go with it.
There are things to be said about the approach.
Well, that's what they're alluding to. Hector was found dead after a week in his apartment, and he had been receiving the same types of notes. So they're alluding to this guy has been watching you, and he's decided to judge you after a certain amount of time. And if he judges it so, his name is Judge. If he judges it so, you die.
Judge, jury, and execution.
Mm-hmm.
Second body, it has impurities and sins that must be cleansed. The virus of sin that must be purged. I am the judge, jury, and execution, and I am here to bring evidence. I have watched this Hector went into insanity, and now I plan to do the same to you. His last days were spent not in peace, but in constant mental torture that I cannot wait for you to feel. Now, before you get any ideas, I want you to remember this. I've seen what you do, and I've filmed what you do. But the police and people show the murders that have been happening to the crime. People pay the price for justice. Please remember that if you ever try seeking help.
The price of
Justice.
justice.
My bones jump at the excitement of our opportunity. You will die by my hands. You'll never say that thing that was before. Oh, I'm not expecting. I cannot wait to watch his whole face in your eyes. Whenever I thought you still there right. That is when I will crush you so that I may watch the last tear of dreams in your eyes. You did not your judgment makes sense. That is all I must say for now.
I understand the way you wrote this is supposed to be kind of creepy, but I can't take that delivery seriously.
Naturally, there are things to say about
Like,
this,
I get it's
but I'll answer this
monotone
question
and
for you
whatever,
right
but
away.
it's no
What was the
emotion.
backward section
He
say?
doesn't come across
More
as
of the same,
scary.
honestly.
Comes across as
Tired.
tired, maybe a little high.
Louise has traditionally been
And he
scared away
just
from going to the police, and he knows
what
that the
like the
judge is
like
filming
dude,
later, so
there was
he
no
can
reason
train.
for it to be that fucking in depth and long and repetitive.
Obviously, I'm not going to private my videos now. I'll try to get back into the usual schedule of cycles for normalcy's sake, but expect slow uploads as I'm going to obviously focus on finding a way out of this. Right. Because the logical response to this kind of situation is to keep doing exactly the sort of thing you've been doing that created it in the first place. Perfectly acceptable. I have some critique I need to deliver, but I have to hold my tongue for a few moments more in order to package it with the rest of the commentary I can provide regarding the judge. I need you to see the material in order to properly address it. I'll say this for now, though. A few of you have probably already thought how easily Louise could go to the police with this video, which explicitly states an attempt to blackmail, and immediately negate the chances of the judge framing Louise for Hector's murder.
Yeah,
So
like
really, Louise isn't stuck at all. The judge made his case easier if he were to file a report, and he implicated himself in
yeah, like I
accusation.
said, there was
So
no need
what
for all
was
that
the judge
exposition.
thinking here?
He comes across as one of them
Let's get going.
stupid
We've got some
supervillains that
ground cover
explains
before
their
the
plan and then puts the fucking
Louise
goddamn
uploads a
hero
YouTube
in the
video
most
with an
easily
introduction
escapable
of the
situation
videos and
possible and then
Well,
wonders
having
why
the
he
need to
failed.
fix everything all right at the
He's
same
going to
Exactly. Like he's such a it's such bad
The
writing.
judge doesn't know about the YouTube channel. He also provides a list of 7
Like,
victims of the
we're
judge
gonna
so
make
far,
this character go through
with the
all
latest
this
being
at the very end.
Hector Solomon. So he's killed all these people in the town. The only one we really know about is Hector though. Because that was the one that the guy was watching.
Louise is going to approach the previous victim's father in hopes of gaining some information, and he provides the recording of their interaction.
Yeah, I should go be something. I just had some questions about your daughter's Wait, how long have you been playing this game? No, the game remakes that you play, and if you win, then they get to live.
Okay.
You, Hector? Yeah, here's my friend. It's still through based off association now. I can't answer for Wait, I saw what's up there? Oh, no. Hey, answer with what? Yo. Answer any more rights. This is my life. I told you. If I answered any more questions, you just never get to know the cop. No. Fucking it's my goddamn life.
Even Louise admits that could have gone a lot better. And I'll go ahead and hit this quick before we move on, because I can't ignore it.
What?
That was just some really terrible acting and story implementation.
Yep.
From a creative standpoint, it never should have been recorded. Okay, got that out there, let's keep going. Louise tries to regain his footing next with a video of chilling with George, which includes a mess of what might have been YouTube links in the text, but none of the strings leads videos anymore if they were. They might be red herrings, as the watcher admitted he would use them against the judge if he found the videos. Jesse 4 is uploaded, in which Louise demonstrates his filming and stalking techniques, and it really hammers in how, actually, maybe we don't care if the judge kills this guy. No, really. This kind of nonchalant, even excited behavior in following unsuspecting people around like this makes you feel a little sick. But I have good news. In Clayton 4, the moment we've been waiting for finally happens.
Is that okay?
No. I'm taking pictures of the scene. No. I take pictures, stock photos, and I sell them on the internet. The brain was giving a perfect. No, I get that, but no, that's not. I was just taking pictures. No, don't even worry about this. Trust me. Look, I need to get these pictures before it stops raining. So. He's already done. If I was watching, I would still be filming it. What? Are you filming? No. I swear you were filming that. That's fucking weird. I just still there. I was taking pictures. I see there that shitty little camera. That's hilarious. Let me see the footage. Yeah. Let me see. I don't need to show you. Yeah, okay. If I'm not on there, then you'll show me. I don't need. You're gonna walk away and steal it. No, okay. How come I got the text message on my phone to say, "Look behind you"? What? How come I got a text message on my phone saying, "Look behind you"? Let me see the camera. No. Stop. Don't fucking touch my fucking property. I know you're fucking filming me, dog. On that shitty camera. You could at least get a better. That's a. Why the fuck are you recording? Fucking weirdo. Why the fuck are you recording it? You can't reach out. Great. Fuck off. Great. Fuck off. Don't fuck you my name. How the fuck you
Yes, this is. A confrontation, a broken camera, and some overdue humiliation. Louise says he's going to back off of Clayton for a while, and soon provides a hopeful update. The judge has sent him a new video, and he's also picked up a new camera.
So that was good writing.
Getting messages and put a hidden
Accidentally said his name
again,
in a stressful situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that was believable.
The way that Louise has made it.
And yeah, I could see it from Clayton's point of view too. If that fucking shit happened, I'd have probably done the same thing. You know what I mean? With a fucking camera.
After seeing what the judge says.
You to see my message in mass. Do not mark the mass. Your daughter in that right. That's the place in time. I decided to prolong the life. See if you'll work in redemption.
It's just not creepy. Like they're trying to.
Food is your test to see.
It's all.
Complete all the tests.
You want to know what made Thanos a good villain? He was relatable. He didn't fucking overtalk. And he got the fucking job done.
This video will contain instructions.
You see what I'm saying? Your villain, regardless if it's psychological like this or whatever, your villain has to come off in the sense that he has an advantage. By his first video, he gave away every advantage, and this dude's just an idiot, right?
The judge then decides that
And he talks too much. The whole voice modulation thing just makes him sound ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, he's not scared.
Louise's actions will determine the outcome of the story. The flaw is a social.
The reason, like,
mechanism
Heath
that
Ledger's
affects
Joker
our
was,
lives,
Someone on
which has
fire.
caused them to
the
become
reason, like, Heath Ledger's,
the few friends
Yep,
they do
I
have
get
now,
it.
and allows their confidence to grow.
The reason
because
Heath Ledger's
their
Joker
ability
was
to show
so
attractive
good as a
moments, which
villain
feeds on the weak.
is because
Malevolence has wreaked havoc all over
he
town,
was
and the flaw is
grounded in
central to the
reality, but
But
super
what is this
unpredictable.
malevolence, the judge asks?
You know what I mean?
Find out
It
after
was
you
like,
complete
yo,
the
this
first
is the
season.
apex of a
The
crazy
first
person.
task is to
Like, this
learn
is the
whether and
apex
about
predator
the
crazy person.
Police reports
That
that
was the
some man
Joker, and
illegally
it,
fled the law.
it's actually
And
kind of
everything
scary
signs off.
because somebody could pull some
Hey,
shit like
Rance.
that.
So,
To tell you the truth, somebody
notice
could.
the moment
If they
you
were
guys were impacted.
good at what they did,
One of the things I say so
trained
often
in
about
fucking
creativity
psychological
is
warfare
inspiration,
and
not
stuff like that,
imitation.
two police
When
forces wouldn't be
there's
able to handle
imitation,
something like that.
it's obvious. When there's inspiration, it may
Knee
remind
power.
you of something else, or you can see
I'm not
its
saying as
DNA,
much.
but it's being used
Brain
in a way
power,
that isn't identical.
When it
Hazel
comes
Foster
to
is definitely on the inspiration
detectives
side
and
of
stuff like that
creativity
that are good at their
in some
job,
instances.
their
But there
brain
is such a
power's
thing
pretty
as
good.
wearing your inspiration to
But
another
the
side.
normal
And for those who
police,
have watched the big three
yeah,
Sunrise web
it's hit
series,
or miss.
you know exactly how much these influences are showing, which ones, and in what ways. The scary guy leaving videos in a mask, the black and white filter with the
That's
text,
not
the use of
scary.
cryptic names.
No,
and
it's
pictures,
really
and
not.
blah.
He
It's
does
more
not
story time.
scare me.
It's
I feel like if he
so
came at me to kill me,
there's
I
a
could
point where
take
some
his
people
ass.
who
Like,
are so
right
intimate
there, he does not scare me.
and to be doing it all like this.
Like,
Well,
seriously,
so
I feel
one
like
way to lead
he'd
into
come
what
at
we
me,
do here
I'd
is
move
to
this way
I can't believe
to the
it.
face, crack the mask,
I
he'd
don't
stumble
believe it.
backwards,
The
whatever
mask is
fucking
something
weapon
the
he
approach
had
isn't
would fucking
one
drop
of
out of his hand, I'd pick it up, and then I'd gut his ass. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I feel. Like, he does not strike me as a fear, somebody to be feared. He strikes me as somebody who's trying to be edgy, trying to be cool a little bit, trying to be this, oh, I'm this fucking edgy, cool fucking dude, and really, he's just a bitch. You know what I mean?
We've lightly discussed the issue of taking weird direction changes, but now we're looking at a case in which the plot is about to change so drastically that it effectively becomes a different story than it started as. What was the setup as we initially knew? There's this guy, the peaceful watcher, a stalker with a childlike mindset and a disturbing delusion about being friends with his victims. We're riding along on his stalking adventures, experiencing all the gross feelings and fascinations that come with them, and he catches evidence of two things. His victims may have storylines of their own developing, and he's picked up a stalker himself. That's all excellent stuff. We sort of expected
Started out well.
to discover something watching these people, and that's
That is, started out well, right?
because once we realize
The story threads were there.
we're now complicit in stalking along with Louise instead of just observing what a freak he is. Then you get the wild surprise that he
What a
may have
freak.
picked up a stalker himself, which is a wonderful twist and comic clapback. Now we're really invested, and the project is wonderfully unique. That's your story, right? That's what you put the work into. Weirdo stalker posting online, picking up potential storylines and his victims, and then he gets a taste of his own medicine. Look how quickly that changed with the introduction of the judge. Then we have a
Okay. This is what I would have done with this character. Instead of having him targeting our stalker Luis for death, right? The one we're watching through his eyes.
His name's Luis.
Yeah, that's his name.
Why did I think it was something else?
I don't know. What I would do is I would have him basically say, I know what you've been doing, right? And not so many words. Don't reveal his plan. Just imply it. I know what you've been doing. And all of these people that you are following, and I'd make Luis follow a few more people, maybe 6, right? And all of these people you are following, I'm going to psychologically mess with and kill. And if you try to say anything, I will point them to your YouTube channel. You see what I'm saying? That would make for a better story, because now Luis is being blackmailed, and if he gets caught, if he's about to get caught, all he has to do is drop the evidence and it goes right to Luis. So Luis has to ride along. He tells him, you do everything I tell you to do. You follow these people when I tell you to follow them. You do everything I tell you to do. And you'll be fine. But don't do anything stupid. So Luis has to now try to find a way out of it, right? While still appearing to play the game, or he's going to take the fall for all the murders. That is an awesome story. This is just it's like it's it's like some edgy 16-year-old wannabe goth tried to write this shit. You know what I mean? That's what it strikes me as. Sorry to whoever's writing this, I'm not trying to be a dick, but this story is garbage right now. But we're going to continue a little bit. We got another 30 minutes to it. We're going to see if it gets any better. I think this will be the end of the stream after this. This one's looking a little tired.
And the names chosen for characters and this allegory element are laying way too heavy on inspiration from major web series of old that did this first. And that still says nothing yet of the poor ways that Luis handles, well, everything, to a point of really breaking suspension of disbelief for us, even for a character with as many mental oddities as he clearly possesses. For instance, he's told us his first name, which is dangerous, but then goes forward in the next video with this.
Hey guys, this is what
What's his face on camera? You're literally, whole YouTube channel is a commission of crimes, and you put your actual face on camera? Dude, this guy is dumb.
Told you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my name. Face.
I just don't get it. I don't understand the choice made here in this character putting it all out there like that, knowing he's being hunted, knowing he's done the kind of stuff that he could and would be hunted down in public for. This makes no sense from a writing or character perspective, as strange and childish as this guy is. The only positive thing that I can say for it, the only positive thing, is that you experience such a strange twist of emotions once this happens. The living, speaking, driving, almost mature filming person is here now, presenting himself completely normally, just like anyone else. And yet we know how internally cracked he is. The childish, emoting weirdo stalker who believes he's hanging out with his victims is the same man we're witnessing here. And squaring those two realities together
Doesn't make
is
sense.
so disquieting. There's
Unless
always
there's
hope
a-
that comes with a reveal of the serial killer in a documentary or movie that you can't quite wrap your head around the reality that this is the guy, because you're looking at someone so human, or you're totally disappointed in their humanity. In either case, you find it hard to believe, and that's what we have now. That the Watcher is this real person. I both love and hate the decision for Luis to show himself like this and just be on camera. It's excellent for providing more of the weird, gross emotions produced by following his habit early on. For an impact writing perspective, it's a wonderful choice, and I applaud. For a storytelling and logic perspective, especially character-wise, it's simply terrible. I really don't
He's
know
right.
what the angle was here.
He's right.
Odd thing to note, and I have to take us aside to do this
I
because
think
this movie
if you wanted to do that, you gotta give him a
I
concrete
care
reason
way
to
more
do
about
it.
the impact of seeing our main character this way than whatever silly Sharpie and index card story.
So he's targeting him.
Ordinarily,
Nobody
we
knows
all
who he
agree upon the
is
ins and outs of the
from
scary
his
mysterious
videos.
allegory of mass murderer
So you have to
Project,
play it in
but the
like
execution and
him
hokiness of it
turning
makes you simply
his
not care. And the way that
him
things are
turning
developing,
around
I'm
and
not even sure
doing
who he
that
is, especially not in comparison to
benefits
something
him.
as palpable and impactful as this. You know what? If you're feeling similarly, can you go to the comments and tell me? This is a weird place to be in. I'm having an odd conflict of feelings over this project that reminds me of when we explored Just Acquaintances. Which, by the way, if you like this video and how this story ends up by the end when we're done with our investigation, definitely go check out Just Acquaintances. It's a trip. So, following that kind of shocking face reveal, Luis goes right back to stalking George, and now speaks freely on camera to his YouTube audience about what he's doing. Then he follows Jesse at night on an urban exploring adventure with a note at the end about how his house was broken into. Considering his first task was to leave a weapon for the judge by a window, I really don't know.
My TV is 4K. I can technically watch it 4K, but I
Don't understand why he's surprised that he had a break-in.
don't. Oh, maybe it can. No, it's not gonna handle that
Next,
right
the
now.
watcher
We'll go
uploads.
1440p.
The watcher uploads Road of Misfortune Ahead, featuring the latest video from the judge. He opens with point of view footage breaking into Luis's house and leaving the knife next to his head, then starts monologuing while holding his cat, Jalapeno. He says a whole lot of predictable stuff. Can't wait to kill you, glad to see you're suffering, I'm the bad guy, blah blah blah. Then continues his
Fucking
story time.
ridiculous.
The malevolent, he says, is a being without reason and without need for motive. They are pure malice, and evil with no need for emotions, only
What?
satisfaction. Eventually, someone comes to stop the malevolent, and Louise will find out about them after task number 2, which is very simple. I will harass you much more this month. Do not go to a friend's house for safety. Let's see if you can last until November 20th. Yes, the task was, sit right there, I'm gonna bother you more.
Wow.
The task begins with tolerating the disappearance of the cat, Jalapeno, who the judge took with him.
I'm losing
Louise
frames.
tries to comfort himself with, you guessed it, more stalking, following George around on a date. Next, he follows Jesse to an isolated location, where he talks with a stranger. Definitely mysterious. Louise takes a moment to remind us he's a creep during this encounter by writing, his other friend looked cool. Maybe I'll make a friend out of him after I'm finished with all this mess I'm currently in.
So we were doing fine before. What the hell?
Priorities, right? On Twitter, a surprise. After a closer inspection, that's definitely George with Jesse. But how the hell did they find each other? I know my falling out with Clayton was a product of Judge meddling, but now he's messing with my friendships with Jesse and George? I'm guessing that Jesse and George are discussing the possibility of them being stalked by the same creep. Despite this, Louise continues being the watcher with a return to Clayton videos. And again, it does not go as planned.
Pull it down here and see if that fixes it. It's all over the place right now. Crazy. Why is my bit rate like that? Alright, guys. We're gonna call it a night. I think it is time for me to hit the bed. It's midnight. I had fun hanging out for the first of the 31 night day, whatever, Halloween. Please remember to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And be back tomorrow with some probably some State of Decay for the stream. Let's go. Until next time.